What's up, beautiful people? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's a great day today. I'm feeling amazing. Hope you guys are too. I promised you guys a review of Ego is the Enemy. So today's video is going to be me giving you my not so good, but I'm trying to be a book talker. I don't know what you call it. But I'm gonna share with you guys my thoughts on Ego is the Enemy, and I think why I think it's a great book, and also I guess why I never finished this book. And yeah. All right, let me bring you guys real close. All right, how does that look? That looks fantastic. Oh my goodness. Who's that? Right. So I guess Ego is the Enemy is this really great book by Ryan Holiday. There it is. And you know, it has the fight to master our greatest opponent. It's incredible because this book has really been a real mind shifter. I found myself really getting into it for many reasons. But I guess before we get into that book, I want to show you guys the book I'm reading right now. Donald Miller, A Million Miles in 1,000 Years. I think this is a totally incredible book. This is probably one of the best books I've read in a while. I'm gonna put together a list of some of my most life-changing books that have probably shifted my whole view and perspective of life. I'm gonna put that together. So this is what I'm currently reading. I sort of started reading it 2 days ago, and I got so excited to finish it. I had to stop because you know it's sad when you get a good book and then you finish it too quickly, and so I left it for myself a little bit. So yeah, this is I'm just so excited to finish this. It's really great. But you know, yesterday I briefly talked about my book taste is shifting, and I'm trying to leave this self-help book arena, I guess. This actually doesn't count. I don't know. So I don't know if this counts as self-help, but you know, it's about business and psychology. But yeah, Ego is the Enemy is a really great book for so many, literally so many reasons. Okay, so I tried to attempt to put some sort of structure on Notion, right? To try to encapsulate my thoughts, because this book is one book that if you're gonna read, you're gonna need a pen, because you're gonna I literally write all over the book. I literally write all over the books, and just because I mess my books up, so it's one of those books that you're gonna want to write in. But yeah, I guess I'll start with the story, and I think how well written it is, right? Is this what people in book reviews do? Because you know, I'm gonna do it. The narration and the written structure of it is really nice. Actually, it has a very loud tone of voice. I guess I feel like Ryan is talking to me himself. I've never spoken to him before, but hi Ryan. It's a really well written book in that essence, and I really enjoyed listening to it. I say listen to it because it really felt like somebody was speaking to me. I found that I went through it quite quickly. It was really clear, it was concise. I did find it, you know, it's one of these books that kind of go back, you know, in time. It talked, you know, it covered areas and quotes and views from Socrates and some of these great guys from that era, and really good structure and written language, as well as good ideas. And I think the ideas within this book were probably some of my favorite ideas, because they're such simple things, but you know, the profound beauties of life are really in the simplicity. So that's my thoughts on the book in that sense. And I guess, yeah, like I said, loads of quotes hit me, and I had to literally I put together a list of some of my favorite quotes within the book. There was a million, but I whittled it down to a few, to probably about 2, 4, 6, about 6 or 8. So to be honest, this review is majorly on the first and the second part. I didn't finish this book, and I guess before I get into my favorite quotes, the simple and the main reason why I didn't finish this book is because it really beat me up heavy. I'll be so honest. Maybe this is just an issue of me, but you know, I found myself really involved in this book. Normally I don't really get involved in books, but this really involved me. I found myself questioning my character. I thought, oh my goodness, is there something wrong with me? Am I broken? And I tend to be somebody that's I have good counsel around me. I have lots of mentors, and I really have this huge gravitas towards wanting to do well. So I found myself doubting myself a lot, which was quite annoying. Now, I wouldn't say this is annoying per se. I think it's beautiful, and I think it's what makes the book so good. It literally feels like it penetrates your heart and penetrates who you are. You genuinely feel so naked whilst reading it. But I guess for me, where I was in that moment, obviously it's a lockdown, and I've been in a season personally where I felt like I lost a little bit of my self-confidence within who I am, and because, you know, number one, I definitely sometimes in my mind think I'm a genius, and sometimes I just think I'm crazy. So like when you go through some of these thoughts and you start to read some of the ideas that this book talks to you about like, you know, like, do you want to do something or be somebody? Like when you start to discuss some of these ideas, it messes with you, because sometimes you can internalize it and genuinely feel like there is no hope for you. But no, that's a lie. So that was one of the reasons I didn't read this book and finish it, because I just felt like it's definitely a book I want to read when I'm in a little bit of a stronger place. Huh? Did you order food? No. This is one of those books where you want to read when you're in a stronger place, I guess, mentally. So that, I guess for me, I was just quite vulnerable in that time, with that period. So I found myself a little bit scarred by it. Not really, but yeah, I felt a bit sore about the book. So I decided I'm going to like leave it and come back to it in moments of my life where I have restored certain parts of confidence within myself. Then equally also, like, once again, like, I'm a man of faith, and I think sometimes when certain ideas start to sometimes make me feel in conflict with my belief system, I gotta put it down for a moment. I gotta ask myself, okay, God, like, what's going on? So I put the book down and started to ask God some questions, which I think were really important for me. But let me get into like my favorite chapters, right? And I don't want to talk too much because I think the book is really great, and I definitely recommend you to kind of read the book, because of, like I said, it's good quality, really well written, and it really exposes the good about yourself. And I think it puts you in a great opportunity to begin to become like your best self. And it's a really great idea and a really dope book. But yeah, I'll start with my favorite chapter. Well, actually, I'll start here. To be or to do, which is page 29. Let me see. This is so great. Man, I don't even know where to start. All right, this is so out of context, but there's a bit in there, you know, Tiger, one day you will come to a fork in the road. So this is a whole conversation between, you know, two characters, Boyd, not characters, real people that, you know, that really existed. I'm really doing a really bad job at this, right? But yeah, he goes and continues to say, you know, Boyd said to him, and are you going to have to make a decision, and you're going to have to make a decision about which direction you want to go. Using his hands to illustrate, Boyd marked off these two directions. If you go that way, you can be somebody. You'll have to make compromises, and you will have to turn your back on your friends. But you'll be a member of the club, and you will get promoted, and you will get good assignments. Then Boyd paused to make the alternative clear, or he said, you can go that way and you can do something for your country and for your Air Force and for yourself. If you decide you want to do something, you may not get promoted and you may not get the good assignments, and you certainly will not be the favorite of your superiors, but you won't have to compromise yourself. You'll be true to your friends and to yourself, and your work might make a difference. To be somebody or to do something in life, there is often a roll call. That's when you will have to make a decision. So he was basically, I believe from what I remember, he was basically like saying to this guy, listen, we're in the army, this is how we're gonna fight this. You can either do this and make a difference to yourself, to the people around you, or you compromise yourself and, you know, be this hero that everybody loves, right? That to be something, to be somebody or to do something is just so beautiful, man. And I absolutely loved it, and I thought it was absolutely fantastic. And like, this book is just absolutely full of gems. It's just amazing, and yeah, I love that. Then, you know, you go to the bit about, you know, the chapter about work, which is like, you know, page 79. And yeah, like, you know, it talks about this beautiful thing that, you know, it's really what it is, right? That talking about it isn't doing it, and you really got to do it. Yeah, you know, sometimes when you're somebody that, you know, wants to do a great thing, like, you know, your ego tells you, yeah, tell everybody about it, talk about it, do it, you know. But it's like, sometimes you just have to shut up and do the hard work, and I just love that. I think that's absolutely amazing. Sometimes you simply just have to close your mouth and just do the hard work. So this book really discusses that really well. And then you got the chapter about getting out of your own head, which is another personal favorite of mine, because I felt like this was an area that I was struggling in. I just was like, why am I always in my head like that? This is ridiculous. So great reminder to really just focus. And the quote at the beginning of the chapter, I think that's one thing I loved about the book as well. The quotes at the start of each chapter. A person who thinks all the time has nothing to think about except thoughts, so he loses touch with reality and lives in a world of illusions. I loved it. It resonated with me so deeply, and I definitely feel like if you're looking for a book that cuts your heart and, you know, gives you the opportunity to really reflect and put you in a nice state of sobriety, this is a really great book. I'm going to share a few of my other favorite quotes with you. Let's see. Oh, this one, this quote right here. Oh my goodness. Oh, listen, let me guys, honestly, this quote right here, like when I tell you, like battered me. Oh goodness. And I'll explain why. It says, you can lie to yourself saying that you put in the time or pretend that you're working, but eventually someone will show up, you'll be tested and quite possibly found out. This quote right here slapped me in 100 different ways. Why? Because there is a seduction now more than ever to pretend like you know the part, you know, rather than actually learning it and doing the hard work, because like everything is so nicely packaged on Instagram, right? So this was just fantastic because it's like a great reminder that, yo, you think you're hiding it well, somebody's eventually going to put you in a position where you're going to need to respond and you won't be able to. So it's better, far more better, to become somebody that can do these things rather than somebody that just talks about doing it and whittle their way out of it. And it's really important for this generation to really get that concept, because yeah, like now everybody has a community, everybody can say that, everybody can sell you an idea, but not many people can really do it properly, justice. So it's really important. That was a bit that slapped me left, right, center, and I thought, flip, Josiah, do not be a person who gets discovered and found out and they can't do nothing. And that just told me, go back, once again, go back and do the hard work. Go back and do the things that people don't need to applaud you for, you know. I'm an athlete and we know how hard we work behind the scenes to be able to run in public and get applauded. And 99% of the races you run are not in front of people to clap for you. But you do that work and work hard to fine-tune everything for the day of the applause. And now more than ever, don't be seduced into just doing it in front of people just because people are clapping for you. Do the hard work, essentially. That's one of my favorite quotes, and I guess I'll leave you guys with one more. It says, a proud man is always looking down on things and people, and of course, as long as you are looking down, you cannot see something that is above you. I think about that, man. That is fire. Like, this book is really great. Like, honestly, like, it speaks volumes in so many different ways. I mean, yeah, I mean, it really, for me, I look at it like, okay, really focus, right? Like, don't worry about the person who has, you know, a view of what you're doing. Don't worry about that, because do who you are, be who you are, become something, and who, you know, you become something by doing something. Focus on what you're doing. And I think, man, honestly, this was a really great book. It's a book that I'm definitely gonna, you know, kind of revisit, you know, spend more time revisiting through kind of like course of my life. But yeah, currently, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit of a cheat. I get new books and I switch over. But yeah, like, I had to drop this, and you know, like, because it was tearing me apart, and I felt a bit too insecure. I'm not gonna lie to you. I felt a little bit insecure, too naked, and I thought, man, bro, Ryan, you didn't even introduce me out, you didn't even take me out for dinner, bro. Like, trying to see me naked and that, like, that's crazy. But a really great book. I don't know, I'm not really a reviewer, but I'll give this like an 8 out of 10. Would definitely recommend. All right, guys, that's been my quick review. I don't know if I should, you know, call this thing something, but for now, I'm gonna call it the not so good book review. How about that? Let's just keep it authentic, man. I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, if you guys like this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching this video. I'm going to review all the books, and I'm going to I've read a lot of stuff, and I'm going to share all the different things. I'm seeing your comments, so please comment down below your thoughts. If you've read this book, let me know what you thought about the book. Totally, I want to learn how to do these things properly. Thank you guys so much. Love you guys. Yeah. Please share this video with a friend, or you know, do what you want to do with it. Peace and love and peace, man. Easy.